Hey everybody, this is David with Row Outdoors, and tonight I'm just gonna be showing you guys how I rig my Texas rigs. I have one in front here for you, already rigged up. That right there is the standard Texas rig. So we're gonna talk about each of the different parts of the rig, and then I'm also gonna show you guys how to rig it up. And I'm even going to show you a couple clips of some fish I've caught using this rig. So stay tuned and we'll go over that right now. Okay everybody, so what you're going to need for a Texas rig is pretty simple. Two main components are your bullet weight. See if that'll focus. There's your bullet weight. And I believe this is a 2/0 offset hook. Oh boy, focus is really bad. There you go. So this is a 2/0 offset hook. So that's the two main components you need, and then obviously bait, and we'll go over that later. Okay, so I'm taking my line here, and I'm going to run the pointed end. This is just like if this is the tag end of your line that's on your pole. You want to run the pointed end of the bullet weight up onto your tag end, and then you want to go ahead and tie on your hook. Okay. Use whatever knot I guess you favor, but okay. And you want to tighten that down. Normally you would wet it when you're out fishing, but for this I'm not going to. Anyway, get that knot tight. So now that I have that tight, this is what it should look like. Let's snip that tag in right there. Okay. This is what it should look like without any bait on there. Okay. Okay, so that's what it should look like before you put your bait on it. And if you saw in a previous video, which I'll put it actually I'm going to post a clip from the video. I was actually using this bait. It's a Yum Dinger. It says to use 3/0, 4/0, 5/0 offset. I was actually using a 2/0 offset hook. So we've gotten this far. You take your hook, run it through the nose. Okay, these are the two ends of the bait. Obviously, see, this is going to be, we're not going to start on this end. We're actually going to start on this end, the fatter, wider end. Going to go in about a 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. Bring that up your hook. I actually like to slide it over the hook in, almost like climbing the line. Okay. Then you're going to take your hook, kind of flush it up with your bait, take the bait, flush it up with your hook, kind of measure out where you think it's going to be even, and you're going to go ahead and go in at a 90-degree angle, pop it out. Okay, so it should look like that. And you see how there's still, the hook is still outside of the bait. I actually like to pull forward this direction and stab the hook into, I actually like to stab the hook into the worm a little bit. So see now, it's flush. And that's basically going to create a weedless setup. There it is. That's how you Texas rig. So this is the exact rig I used to catch this fish in this video that I'm about to show you. Guys, oh, guys, I just caught a monster. Texas rig. Woo. Oh man, I've been waiting to catch you. Okay, everyone, thanks so much for watching. We just discussed the Texas rig. I showed you guys some videos of catching fish on this rig. When I first started using it, I was pretty, I didn't really have a lot of confidence in this setup just because I never caught fish on it before. But after using it and catching fish on it and just really realizing how weedless of a setup it was, and I started catching fish on it, I was like, man, this thing's awesome. I'm gonna have a pole set up like this all the time, and I've been catching fish on it consistently. So if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Subscribe if you want to, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks so much.